Um, I got rudely interrupted by my friend's arrival, but not rudely, but interrupted by my friend's arrival, and 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 I'm trying to make sure that um. Quarter. Um, yeah, I'm on live stream right now. I'm not talking to anyone in particular, but but yeah, live stream stuff like that. Okay, I'm on a minute and 45 seconds, and I'm not doing anything but drawing on a piece of paper. All right, um, okay, what's gonna be our topic? Uh, uh, I'd say missing memories. Uh, um, sometimes we can, in times of panic or or extreme trauma, we can forget what makes us go into certain what makes us do certain things like um what makes us feel better about ourselves, what makes us do things that are better. um uh, I don't know. Look, there's like certain things that we tell ourselves every day, and um I guess we try so hard to be able to some people don't try hard at all. um some people believe that it just comes naturally, but it doesn't. And um I'd say whenever you're about to make a huge decision sometimes, and something bad happens because of it, or not because of it, but um, something bad happens because something bad happens, we can forget what brought us to those decisions, what brought us there, because sometimes our mind wants to forget about what we wanted in that certain situation, about how we wanted it. Uh, um, and we can kind of make uh, I guess not fools of ourselves, but we can play the fool sometimes because because of our own actions, making something happen, and those memories can stay lost, and that's the reason why I kind of wanted to get back away from my ex is because she would just try and make me forget things, you know? She would literally just try to keep my mind off something, keep my mind on something else, and then I guess she was a user. It it hit home with me, and I don't know, I just thought she was better than that, you know? Um, I wish that people would see really work. I think that's the whole reason for me trying to do things. Um, there'd be a lot of people, let's say, get emotional, and we're gonna go into the menu and actually see we messed up last time. So, all right.
Resident Evil 0.
I think we forgot something. We got to go into a different area to probably get another key card. So, and I have to give it to a certain person. I think I'm not exactly sure, and I can't give it to Becca because she's got low health and she would be a very and also too she's got most of the bullets, so I have to trade with him to be able to get more bullets. So, continuing. Um, uh, let's see here. This live broadcast is not brought to you by Big Shot. It's a drink, and this kind is pineapple Blue Bayou. It's it's really delicious. It tastes like a pina colada slash blueberry pina colada, I think. So that's good. Alright. Keep on thinking that I'm you can call it GTA, because I play GTA a lot. Okay, alright, we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna see if we can find a card. A key card. A card that's a key. The key to the thing that I didn't have last time. Alright, what's the topic we had today? I forgot. Lost memories. We kind of forget sometimes that we're human beings, and I've forgotten sometimes that I was actually supposed to do something, or that I was supposed to be a certain kind of person sometimes, and a lot of times my raw self will come out, and whether people like that raw self or whether people like that thing that I'm being, that person that I'm trying to be, it doesn't mean that, I guess, it doesn't really mean that I'm trying to be different or in any way I don't know. It's just, and in doing that, and in making those decisions to be able to be different, to be able to to be a different person. The painting depicts a vast wide-swept plain. What the fuck is that? It's gotta be in there. It's gotta be in there. And this way. It's gotta be in those drawers right there. But alright. I don't know. Getting to know ourselves and realizing that that true emotion and what we can do with ourselves makes sense, and what we do makes sense. We kind of start to get into a rhythm and what it can help us with. I know, yeah, I just got a viewer, but I didn't get a viewer anymore. But they probably thought I was gonna talk and try to entertain them. I make funny jokes and stuff, and I've watched that stuff, and that stuff's entertaining to me. But that's not what I'm trying to do here. So, and what I'm actually trying to do is create a channel that talks about mental health and my alarm on my phone. Awesome. But yeah, that's what I want to do. So thinking about what helps us every single day with everything that we're doing, and the way that we try to be more like ourselves, and it kind of what it does here. Okay, it kind of makes us I guess not turn into what we need to turn into to be not better people, but just regular people, and get to you to a rhythm to be able to make yourself be able to remember certain things, and memorize what you need to do, how you need to do it, the way you need to do it, and the people you want to do it with. Understanding certain techniques to be able to build your memory, and to be able to build whatever kind of brain games you need to play in order to be able to remember what you didn't remember a long time ago. Like for instance, I'm probably going to go into hypnotherapy eventually, and it'll be expensive, but it'll be worth it probably. To be able to remember certain things that happened when I was younger that seem hazy now because I don't really remember anything from like 5 to younger, I guess, and I try to remember sometimes, and I wind up coming up with certain just like stuff that my brain tries to fill my head with, I guess, and granted, those things are sometimes they're valid, sometimes they're not, but in any case, they're just certain things that I decided to push into the forefront of my brain to be able to push through certain memories, I guess, because they seem a little bit too hazy, or a little bit too or maybe even damaged. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with everyone the reasons why I have this topic, and the reasons why I want to do this topic is because when I was about 5 years old, all I remember doing is like literally from 5 years old to lower age, I don't remember doing anything except opening my eyes and seeing my family standing in front of me. So my sister tells me that I hit my head on the wall a lot, but I don't really believe her. I think she's just messing with me. So and also to I kind of want to be able to tap into that memory, or those memories, because it would kind of give me perspective on what I want to look at and want to look at in myself. So lost memories. If anybody remembers doing something like I remember what I did yesterday. I remember how I did it yesterday, and also too, I think also the main reason why I don't remember some things is because I used to have big flamboyant stuff like dinners and people around and things that happened. It's like I remembered a whole bunch of different stuff, but I don't know. I guess I have some sort of disorder or something like that now, and I don't remember a lot of stuff, but I try to be able to remember it, and I've used different techniques like meditation and a whole bunch of different other stuff to be able to try to make sure that I can get through to myself, to my own memory or to my cerebral cortex or whatever place that it needs to be able to. But also too, I've experimented with illicit substances and stuff like that. When I was younger, and stuff like that. So a lot of those pathways could be gone, and I may not know it. But and also too, it wasn't like hard drugs or anything like that. It was more like I did coke, I tried ecstasy, I tried mushrooms, I tried so many different other substances, but they weren't bad for me, and I don't think they were bad for me. But for the most part, I don't remember a lot about my childhood, and I remember some things, but I don't remember what I was going into and how I was going into it. And I think my mind has replaced memories with other things that basically I've come up with in my own head, and that's pretty much the thing that I want to get rid of, and I want to stop thinking about. Yeah, it sucks to be able to think about certain things and certain people and not be able to remember them, you know? But yeah, that's all I can remember, basically, and that's all I can remember back to, and before that, I don't even remember sometimes being in my own body. So it's kind of hard for me to be it doesn't sit well with me, you know. Makes me think that it makes me think that the life I'm living isn't even real sometimes, or isn't even not like real, but it's like it doesn't have substance. I mean, I still love the people that are in my life, and I still love the people that, like my family, my friends, and people like that. And sometimes I get into arguments, and like I don't think right, but it makes me think sometimes that my life is like just fabricated. But I don't change it doesn't change my emotions about the people in my life. It just changes my emotions about my life, like as a whole, I guess. Not as a whole, but my life as my own existence. It's like I don't know. It's like it's hard to explain, but what I get out of it sometimes can make me think that that something's about to change, or something is about to change abruptly, and I don't get it sometimes. So that's like what my what they would describe as my disease or my thing. It's like, but also too, it's like I've had a lot of situations that I've been through and been in that that make me believe that that I lived an entirely different life altogether. And I've tried so hard sometimes to be able to remember and before anything before that, but it's kind of hard, and it makes me think that I'm not that I'm not living my own life, and it sucks. And I'm not like, it's not like I'm a superhero or something like that, but no, because superheroes are overrated anyways. Even if I wanted to be a superhero, but understandably so, I kind of get a weird feeling sometimes, and it affects me sometimes. That I don't really get a lot of sleep sometimes, and I'm affected by other people. I don't really get a lot of stuff. Sometimes I feel like some people are just I mean, even though I know that sometimes they aren't and sometimes they are, but sometimes I get the feeling that some people are using me. I don't really. I get like an overwhelming feeling of dread, or like an overwhelming feeling of. But it's like something is telling me something, and I can't hear the words, but I can see them, like their face get bigger with emotion. And I can see their face get bigger with emotion, and then say something like, mouthing the words hey, like saying like, hey, there's something behind you, or there's something in front of you, there's something in the, like, the line's been cut, rendering it useless. Okay. But yeah, that's the reason why I kind of get like out of whack sometimes, and I don't understand some stuff. It just it makes me feel like it makes me feel like I'm not the master of my ship, you know, in the sea of my own memories, you know. So like if you ever had this feeling, or if you ever had a feeling of like sort of like overwhelming dread, or overwhelming like any sort of overwhelming embarrassment or anything like that, just like leave a note in the comments, and if you don't want to talk about it or anything like that, then or a situation that you don't like, you know, and I don't know, just it's probably like, I'm not saying that like I'm not saying that it's gonna be easy, or that it's easier to like completely say it outright, but I mean I'm mature enough to be able to admit when I did something terrible or something stupid in the eyes of myself, and judging myself for that. So I don't know, just leave a note in the comments, or message me, and I'll respond. So all right, we're gonna find that other card because I'm tired of this bullshit. Trying to find another card, another magnetic card. Is there any other place that I can go to that I freaking... My hair is so greasy, I need to take a shower. Or wash my hair. I tried like so hard once to be able to remember behind it, but it's everything that I see sometimes is like this blue sort of I don't know, everything that I can see past whatever I'm remembering, I guess, is this blue sort of electric looking stuff, and that's it. It's like that's all I see sometimes. I've had that happen to me when I was out one night. I was out with an acquaintance, and we went to a couple clubs and we did some things, and we drank a few drinks and we had a good time, and I sat down by myself and I started blacking out,
but not blacking out. I was like, it was just all this blue kind of electricity, and that was kind of weird. It's like it was like the stuff behind my eyes or some shit. So so there was that. But making sure that people understand their shortcomings and what makes them be able to do certain things. I guess I need to go back to this girl and let's see. Wait, where do I need to go? There's a knife. Gotta see if this code is in this thing. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, but yeah, that's basically the biggest thing. 7, 8, 5, 2, 7, 8, 5, 2. Is that it? Right there. Magnetic card to operate it. Let's see if I can operate it. If I can go back and I can... Is it the same card? It's probably not the same card. Although it did go to that door, so it might be a skeleton key for this entire train. Alright, alright, cool. So, but yeah, that's basically what happened to me. I started... I sometimes see this blue, basically, that it's like a blue background, and it's like literally just millions of volts of electricity. It looks like, or I mean, it could just be me seeing my own synapses, or me experiencing my own synapses firing. But I don't know. Just that's basically what I've never told anyone that. So let's exchange it. Let's see here. All right, cool. So yeah, that's basically what I remember when I was a little kid. I don't remember anything before that, and it sucks. And when I get in areas of distress or like things of distress, I see that blue again sometimes, or if I was a little bit over what's it, exuberated as far as drinks go. That's what I get. I see that blue sometimes, and I don't see it when I'm like fighting or anything like that, or when I'm like in and I don't really fight. So I mean, so it's like whenever I did fight, I never saw that stuff. So I guess remember whenever you're doing something that there are other people that have weird things, you know, the things that you appreciate that other people can't see or can't understand. Yeah, I immediately went home after I saw that stuff. After I blew it out, I guess. I don't know what to call it or anything like that, but that's what I saw, and that's what I experienced. And after that, I immediately went home. Like, I remember getting up and going home, like, after I saw whatever it was. So, I realized that sometimes I can, I think I can misunderstand myself, I guess. Sometimes I don't understand things like that, but also too, have been certain areas that I didn't want to there have been certain places and things that I didn't want to share,
but uh, I'm never gonna share those things. But I'm also uh, I'm also never gonna I'm never gonna act like I'm never gonna act like I deserve something, you know. I'm never gonna act like I deserve something better than what I already have. You know, I'll want to strive for difference and want to strive for something better. But and I know I deserve a lot. But um oh yeah, that's a good. But let's keep going. So let's go into our inventory. Combine this shit with this shit, and then do yeah. Combine this stuff with this stuff, and then we're gonna do this thing and open it, examine. Blah. That's unlocked. Yay! So took the blue key card. Okay. I took a blue key card and I'm gonna zoom in. L1. I'll zoom out. Zoom in. Express Station. Jimmy Lewis. Number 004 2913 2002. Alright. So, but yeah, that's basically what I understand as sometimes, as basically what I get. I mean, it's not like it's like when I'm stationary, basically. So if you ever had that series of feelings, or if I ever, because I ever corroborated a series of feelings, it's like, if anyone else experiences that outside of me, I'd say that that's a thing. It's like it's not like when I'm. It's like whenever I start moving again, I get out of it. You know, it's like whenever I start getting together or with my my physical self, and I realize that I have a body, sort of thing. Like that's basically what happens. It's like I forget that I have a body. You know, it's like. It's not really. I don't think it's astral projection or any sort of like weird like thing like that. I just think that it's more my consciousness inverting into itself, and then me being able to see my own internal functions, or the basis of my internal functions, which is like a spark, kind of, or like a or just a blue matted screen and electricity all around. Basically, or just like synapse firing all around. So that's what I see, and that's what I deduce sometimes from my own psyche. So so yeah, there's that. I don't think that it's any power or anything like that. I just think that it's a thing that that I do. Never shared that with anyone. And I probably never will again. But understandably so. Let's see where this card gets us. Let's see. Let's go right here. I'm gonna see if I can go. All right. But yeah, that's what I experience. If ever you experience something differently, or if you see purple or something like that, or just white light or anything like that, or anything, just share it. And I think that people in psychology would go absolutely insane if there was more than just me.
So yeah, all right. So like talking about like lost memories and stuff like that. That's what I don't remember. I guess it's probably because it was so profound. Whenever I do look into myself, it's like almost like it's a reset switch because of the trauma or things that I've actually been through, or any trauma that I've actually been through, emotionally, physically, or anything like that. I think that what it is, I guess, is like a reset switch, and I don't know what it is. Maybe for just for my memory, or for anything. And the more that I do it, the more that I'm able to remember whenever I do it. So I don't know. Just yeah. That's the reason why I like answers and stuff like that. So there's the whole reason why I started this channel. So I mean, I'm not like what's the word? Gonna be like doing anything weird. It's just, I mean, I'm not, like, it would be cool if other people actually experience something like of the same validity, I guess. So so yeah, I guess uh so yeah, think about memory loss, and whatever is your kind of memory loss, I guess, or what happened to you, and so so yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, and I'm drawing again, so I'm sorry. All right, I need to stop doing that when I'm live streaming, but yeah, it's too dangerous to go outside. Where is the thing? It's got to be in a bag somewhere, and I think I know where the bag is. It's like, is it in this bag? Cookies just scattered all over the place. I just farted, so. Alright. I don't think I have to say out loud when I fart and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know, just, stuff like that. I'm drawing, like, art for what I want to do with a certain thing. So, I'm trying to see that I can come up with a synopsis for a video game. And do art with, it's not a video game that it's like I think it's a video game that I want created and I want to create. It's kind of, so it's like it's not really like a thing. It's like it's more like what the hell is that thing? Is that thing a thing? There's got to be a freaking something available, and like people are freaking finally Taylor Swift in the pockets. There's nothing in the pockets. It's got to be somewhere inside of a thing, inside of a cubby hole or whatever. So, but all right. So let's do this. This is the first time I played this game. That's the reason why I'm so not good at it. So, look at this. Calm down, bro. Alright. Oh, I just cracked my back. It's like 7. Seven, 8, 5, 8. 7, 8, 5, 8. 5, 5, 5, 8, 3. It's like 5, 8, 3. I don't get that. See, right, we're gonna see if we can find another card. Let's find this card. And also too, I'm gonna talk about certain things that I've experienced as far as my consciousness will actually give me. Pertaining to a train operation, they are scattered all over the desk and floor. Alright, so understanding where people are, I guess, in certain areas, in certain places, in certain things that we experience every single day. I think we should realize that we forget so much about ourselves sometimes in our subconscious mind, and in some cases we can forget everything about ourselves in certain cases. It's all over the train, I think. It's weird. Okay, 7, 8, 5. Is that 6? That's an 8. Okay, cool. 7, 8, 5, 8. Alright, let me see if that works on the thing, and hopefully alright, so I'm gonna go up to her, exchange bullets, exchange things. Let's go with this, and we're gonna go with oh shit, yeah. Let's see, right. Okay, I'm gonna go with, it's a lighter. And oh, she's got 44 bullets, so I'm gonna go with exchange. Alright, cool. So he's gonna need handgun bullets. And she's got 15 and 14, he's got 30 and 9. So there's about even. Awesome. Okay, okay, so alright. Oh shit. Okay. So alright. Doop. That's more than yesterday that I got numbers with stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go to oh, the back, and we gotta get some stuff. I gotta go to the back and find out where this stuff is, so I can get some Molotov cocktails. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be beautiful. I actually have a lighter, so. All right. Okay, I gotta drop some stuff. Yeah. Combine with this and leave this right here and leave this. Yeah, it's right there because I need to do some stuff. And okay. No, I'm not going to use the card. I'm going to use the bottles. Yes, it's bottles. And okay, since I have handgun ammo and I have the shotgun ammo, I don't need to pick up the handgun ammo anymore. I'm just gonna pick up the 5868. I think that's what it is. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna combine this and then I'm going to pick up the card, and I'm not going to pick up the handgun ammo. So, let's see here. Alright, gotta pick up the blue security card. So, is it red security card and blue security card? Because I am super... supplies, there doesn't seem to be anything use. Okay. But yeah, if you've ever lost a memory, or if you ever held onto a memory for so long that, and then your brain kind of just gave itself a reset button, leave a note down in the comments, and we can have a discussion later. That'd be pretty cool. So this one's 7858. Is that what it is? Okay, let's go up to the front now. Let's see if there are numbers. I'm gonna write these down. 7858. Alright, so we're gonna go up to that. We're gonna see if this card works for the both things. So it could be a skeleton key card, it could be not. And I don't know. So let's see if we can find another card first. Let's see if we can go into this room, this other room in the top, and see if we can find out. Let's see if we have any other zombies that are around that I can Alright. That freaking was insane. I cracked the shit out of my head, my neck. Let's see, there's nothing in here. Is there a key card right there? Is this one I'm kind of weirded out about? I don't really know if this is a key card or not, and it's hard to be able to roof caved in and on the floor. Obviously, most people was destroyed by a powerful yet force from the outside. Alright, so because I've read that before. But let's try to see if there's some sort of item or some sort of thing I could get. I'm just making sure. I'm probably gonna keep that card once I use it on the door, and it's probably what I'll use for the brake system. I probably don't know and understand where half-eaten meal sits on the table. Alright, so this is the chair where the monster is sitting. It's covered in slime. Okay. Well, okay. Well, let's see. There's a ladder here. Seems to be led up to the roof. The ladder? Yes, it's on the ladder. Alright, but yeah, also too, I think every single time like I'm in some of the rest, I go back to that blue, and my conscience gets pretty wound, and I realize the kind of situation I'm in, I guess. And it's just an emergency situation, I guess. So it's not like I'm gonna not remember doing something, but it's like it's kind of like an alarm system, I guess, you know, I guess. Like bad, something like that, like something bad is happening around you. Get where you need to go, or do what you need to do to be able to continue to do, or go where you need to go in order to make sure that you're safe. So that's basically my entire life sometimes. Or things would get kind of hazy, I guess, or dark, I guess. Not really dark, but things would go into kind of like a slow down thing, and I'm not really like, it's not like Zelda or anything like that, where you like shoot the arrow and time slows down or anything like that. It's like I focus or something like that, and time starts to, like, I start to see like bare things, like just I start to focus in on something and what I want to do and how I want to do it, and like it kind of, I don't know. So, all right, there's that, and I'm gonna not talk about that too much anymore because I don't want to give off the essence of things that I'm a superhero and or something like that. But also too, it's like that's basically what happens to me. And but that's what happens, and I do something cool or I do something stupid. I wind up either hurting myself or I wind up either helping someone else out. So that's what happens.
This way.
Roger.
All right, let's do this. Let's see if this card actually still works after I use it. Oh. So, if ever you're in trouble or you're in a certain thing, I guess breathe. And that's probably the reasons why of my baser functions, what I do whenever I'm in emergency situations. And that's, I guess, the reasons why I'm able to focus whenever things are, things are hitting the fan, per se, I guess. I don't know. But I'm not gonna also say, for instance, that I'm like a superhero or something, because it would be stupid to say or mean to like to insinuate that, like, I don't know. I guess it was because my dad was in wartime situations, and I guess it's probably a thing that I inherited from him. Because I'm his son, and I actually have brothers and sisters, and a sister that they probably have that same sort of instinct, but I don't know if they use it correctly or if they use it in a certain way for themselves. You know, I don't know if it's I don't even know how to use it correctly sometimes. So I mean, hey, you know, there's that. So, all right, I'm gonna go into inventory and then get this card here. Use and. You won't be needing this card anymore. Throw it away? No, because I think that there's a card. There might be a card in here
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
I don't know.
That's
This is
irrelevant.
really weird. Like,
We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely.
I don't know. That's a
How far
discussion
away are
that's
you from the nearest
probably
branch
going
line?
to set off
About
some
10
things
minutes,
or
too.
tell people to do different things. I'm not insinuating that when shit has to turn, it's just like breathing really hard. That's how you can hyperventilate. And I wouldn't give any advice on that. But or when like bad things happen, or like say for instance there was like a riot or like or anything like that. Like, I mean, people would say like, oh, you gotta rush in and do something about it. It's like, no, you gotta get to it inside. Go inside and get safe because there's 208H. There's all these numbers and I don't really understand what it means or what it oh, okay, let me see what's going on with these levers. The engine chamber is badly damaged. There's no way to fix it. There's no way to fix it. Oh, I know what I have to do. Okay, cool. Alright, I have to kill those zombies right there in front of those things. And then I have to pull those levers down, or whatever. 208H, I guess. Okay. There's no way to fix it. Okay. Okay, so we're going here.
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
Operation manual. Using the brake control, these following 3 steps are necessary to operate the brakes. Activating the controls. The brake controls are located in the following locations. The rear deck of the 5th car. To activate the system, you must insert a magnetic card into the device of the 5th car. This will supply power to both sets of controls. Enter the code for the rear deck into the release of lock. After this driver's component, the code can be after the driver's compartment code. After this, the driver's compartment code can be entered. Enter the driver's compartment code. Enter the code for the driver's compartment unit. Oh, the driver's compartment unit to unlock to remove the lock. Upon completion of these 3 steps, the manual brakes can be used. All right, so I have to go back to the end of the compartment, to the 5th one, and put in the code. It's like 7858. Yeah, 7858. Enter the driver's compartment code to remove the lock. The driver's compartment code. So that's That's 508H, I think. That might be a bunch of different letters. So, alright. Get the brake operation manual. So I'm going to have to go all the way back to the back. Oh wait, what's that? That's it, right there. Stay behind. Rebecca's going to stay behind.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. Then you apply the brake from here, okay?
All right. Billy,
What?
be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. There's a card right here. Can't figure this out now. Okay, wait, alright. I got the system. Okay, there we go. Drop this. Move it. Yes, and then... Alright, I did not pick up this brake card the first time I did it. So, or the second time I did it, because I'm stupid. And, alright, I did it. Awesome. I'm gonna get some... I don't know, you get those bullets. Alright, so I have to run to the back and put in the code 7858, I think, or 508H. Alright, cool. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. 208H. Okay, cool. 208H. Son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta run. Alright, next time I don't want to get eaten by those small little bugs first, because I have a really, really bad chance of dying now. Alright. Alright, so the driver's compartment code. So awesome. I missed that guy right there. It's 208H, and the 7858 number is probably my backup number that I'll probably put in if son of a bitch. Come on. And I died. I fucking died. Awesome. So many viewers, but I've been on this for an hour, so I'm probably gonna stop. And I didn't get interrupted again, so I'm glad. And my friends respected my privacy and stuff, so I'm glad about that. But also too, if you ever have any lapse in memory, realize that there are techniques and things that are very, very lucrative. People say that sometimes they're high risk and no reward. Otherwise, you should realize that. Otherwise, that you should realize that that you're worth the amount of time it takes to be able to get back whatever you've forgotten, and it has a big effect on your emotions, and I know it does, but it has a big effect on mine. So I'm not sure what kind of person people are out there, or if they care, or if they don't care, or if they act like they don't care and they do, or they act like they care and they don't. It doesn't really matter to me. It just matters that they can remember, and like I can remember, or like I can try to remember. So realize that if that blue screen happens, then it's not game over. So all right, thank you for listening, and this has been Game Therapy with Joe Bomb Squad. Yay.